Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Saints and the Bills. All that and more coming up next.
While the sun is set, there's still plenty of light in the stadium for this prime time contest. We've waited all day for this one, haven't we, Brock? It's time for the NFL on EA Sports. Alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. And finally, Brock, we can say it. Football is back. Oh, look at that. We didn't even practice that. Wins and losses don't quite count just yet, partner. But for a lot of people, us included, we are just happy to see games being played once again.
Yeah, it's been a long wait for fans of the sport. It's one thing to have a draft and OTAs. It's another to actually start hitting one another. And I know for these guys on the field, they can't wait to hit somebody else. And it's also the time to fight.
Enough build up. The ball is teed up, and we are ready to go. And we're off and running from Orlando. He's stopped on the return at the 27. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard is Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player and the most exciting player, not just in his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, too, in the pocket and as a franchise quarterback to build upon.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Pistol snap to Jackson. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Now it's Lamar. Into the hands of Likely. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Slot man in motion right. First down from the red zone. He brings it in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Throw complete to Williams. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming, allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Carlson's extra point is good. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Wilson all set now for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So now we'll get a look at the other offense as the Saints take the field. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick in 2023 out of Florida, a super athlete at quarterback, Anthony Richardson.
I don't think it's hyperbole to say that when Anthony Richardson came out of the draft out of Florida, he was the greatest all-around athlete we'd ever seen at quarterback. 240 pounds, running 4.4, jumping 40 inches. He was the envy of defensive ends and linebackers that couldn't put up those numbers. Now, it's taken all those athletic traits and squeezing them into the quarterback position, maximizing all that physical talent to become the superstar he can be. Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They'll run here with Tajay Spears. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Got a man, Spears has it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. To throw, Richardson. Okonkwo brings it in. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
From the 22 on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker. 3rd and just 2 to go. So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time, a flag flies. Somebody moved early. So the penalty is going to back him up 5, and in all likelihood, they need to come up with a new play call for 3rd down. Following the flag, it's 3rd and 7. They'll throw again, Richardson. This ball's caught by Spears. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And this is knocked away incomplete. It's a good play, but I don't think it's going to matter. We've got a flag back by the QB. He may have been hit late on that one. Man, there's no way around this, Brock. They had that offense exactly where they wanted them, and the penalty gives them a whole lot more breathing room.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the late, great Dennis Green. He said it perfectly. We had him right where we wanted, and we let him off the hook.
It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal. Richardson now. That throw behind his intended target. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
The kick by Shudak is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Here comes the Bills offense for their 2nd drive of the game. And And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
And he'll get it up to the 44. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Moore's got it. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They've got a man in motion. He gets it out left, and it's caught. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Williams now on 1st and 10. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Award that tackle to the effort of Leatu Latu. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Moore going to motion over right. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll get back to the action in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. This has been a good drive, but it's at risk here on 3rd down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're up against it here on 4th down. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
This return makes it up to the 25. Second drive coming up for the Saints offense. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. First throw for the backup now. Hits him on the in route. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception or just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
And he finds his way up to the 47 before he stopped. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. They're throwing it. Short pass brought in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Throwing now from the gun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. They go play action here. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. The Bills set to take over offensively. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. It's an option right that begins this drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They send a receiver in motion right. From the 23. That one's complete, right side. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a 13-point lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Carlson now to add one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills double their lead to 14. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The New Orleans offense set to go now. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. They'll come out throwing. Finds him over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. He's throwing deep to the left side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. first time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long. Ethan Evans back out there. They're going to punch it away again. Takes this one at the 40. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. They send a tight end in motion. Now Travis. This ball's caught by Uzama. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
One of the big lessons you learn transitioning from college to the NFL is you can't get it all back at once, offensively or defensively. But this is the right way to go about it now defensively. You got to get a sack. You got to get something going to stem this momentum, and that might just be the sack they needed.
4th down, we're going to see an incredible nickname, one of my favorites in the game, the Scottish Hammer, Jamie Gillen on the punt. The Saints come marching onto the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. He's dropping back to throw. Hits him on the out route. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Orlando. The Saints working here. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 37. Completed over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there. They'll throw on 3rd and long. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Saints calling for a timeout, their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They've got 1st down from the 31. They are throwing it again. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They kick the running back in motion. Finds his man over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. from the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. The throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. So we've reached the half of this preseason opener. Now from here, let's jump across town to our studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kay, thanks very much. Back to you two in just a moment. The preseason is upon us as these two teams get things rolling. They'll have 2 more games after this to get ready before week 1 comes our way. It'll be here before you know it. In our game, most of the starters have made their cameo and departed. They'll watch the second half with the shoulder pads off. But plenty of youngsters out there with a lot to gain or lose as we get you right back out to Kate Scott.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Saints offense ready to start this 3rd quarter. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Okonkwo brings it in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll run the counter. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
He's on the move. Now he takes it. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact. You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And they're facing a long field ahead of them as that kick skips out near the 11. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Travis. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 35 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
You know, Kerry, you often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Putting a receiver in motion. Travis. Hauled in left side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Saints' 47-yard line.
Slot man motioned over. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Means on the catch. Pick up of a few as he heads out of bounds.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Stevenson gets it on third down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And on 4th down, that run won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. Well, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. To the air now on 1st and 10. That throw. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
And he works this to the 38 before going down. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Running back sent in motion. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Cam Little to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Brings in the kick at the 9. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. Travis setting up to throw. He completes it in traffic. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
The give inside to Stevenson. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. So keep that 2nd and short play in your back pocket. So the penalty goes ahead and gives them the 1st.
Automatic 1st down.
They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. They're running. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Throwing now, following the turnover. Short pass brought in. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Handoff on second and short. And the struggles continue for him tonight. He's only able to get back to the line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They just get the play off. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Saints' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. They're now set for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. He's going to throw this one. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down. Here's a give straight up the middle. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Saints now trailed by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Kickoff taken at the 3. He's stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing here, Travis. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. Man in motion out of the slot. Play action on 1st down. Into the hands of Likely. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it'll be 2nd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. This throw is caught. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Back to throw, Travis. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 4th quarter lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Here comes the Saints offense. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Hand off to the back. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5. Back to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, our coach wants to see them convert those.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Bills will take over possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And they get him down after a solid gain up to the 31. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 31. Finds him over the middle. And this one doesn't go far. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
And they send a man in motion. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
The Bills with a punt team out there. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. Starts his return from the 23. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the Saints will get set to take over. On first down, they'll run. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That play good for 17 on a first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Running for the marker on second. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
Throwing from the gun here. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
We reach the 2-minute warning from Orlando. Saints losing by 7. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 36. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Now to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. To throw. Brought in right side. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Here he is to throw. He brings it in. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still 2nd down.
So the penalty takes some of that distance away. Things tightening up here for 2nd and goal. Throwing now. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
That one right down the middle. And the Saints tie this game up. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Bllls and Jordan Travis set to go back on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just one. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They go again with Stevenson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. So in not too long, Brock, we'd be headed for overtime. But as we all know here in the preseason, we're going to leave with a tie. A couple of teams and expanded rosters giving it their all in an entertaining contest ahead of our regular season. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. This celebration begins for our winners as we say so long from Orlando.